tell me there's words that I can't say. All the stupid rules are fucking gay. I'm listening to my favorite rap song, and I just wanna sing along, nigga. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah. I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright. But when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh, fuck yeah. I don't care if you get your feelings hurt. Your reaction to the word is worse. I'm just trying to celebrate black art. Now please step away from my car, nigga. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah. I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright. But when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh, fuck yeah. I sing the N-word every time I hear it. Don't blame me, I didn't write the lyrics. I'm not a hater, I just love rap songs. Please just let me sing along, nigga. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah. I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright. But when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh, fuck yeah. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah. I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright. But when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh fuck yeah. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah. I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright. But when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. I feel like saying nigga. Oh fuck yeah.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome to another fun edition of GNF Televisible, where we talk about everything, anything, and anything that's a feats or fancies. And as usual, I am your hosties with the mosties. Why? Why the fuck not? You enjoy it. I enjoy it. Like I said before, dude, I break all the things. And as usual, I have the guy behind the background that usually makes the AI sing, but I've been having fun making AI sings and finding things from AI. It's Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner. Hey, Sparky, how you doing?
Are you trying to get my channel yeeted from fucking YouTube?
Not really. You should know I break things. God.
Why in the fuck did you play that song?
It's all over YouTube. I mean, realistically speaking.
I said no. So here's what it is. Okay. Oh, he's streaming. Okay, and everything's muted. So I take the links and I ship them out. I ship them out to Lucky, ship them out to Twitter, and I ship them out to whatever else I fucking send them out. It's like, I wonder what song he's fucking listening to. I love it. I love it. Right? With a heart. I'm like, no.
Like I said, I'll break shit. But no, it's already on YouTube. It's right there. It's on the YouTube. I pulled it up. Other people have been playing it. So unless YouTube decides to, take that motherfucker down.
Oh, great. So we'll be a statistic. Congratulations.
Well, I mean, not like I would get suspended. I mean, realistically speaking, I mean, I usually get suspended every now. That's fine. As well as we're live, so chances of it being, I mean, putting it from this to private is not difficult.
Well,
I'll anywho, how have
you? It is a catchy song.
Yes,
I mean, I can't deny that.
And besides, it was a fun song. I couldn't help it. I heard it. I'm like, oh my god, I've got to find this song. It'll be great. It'll be great. And it was great. It added to the chicanery that's happening with the world as is, because we have Asmund Gold going up against Elon. We have pirate software, fuckery, and apparently I've been gifted by something from Arthur that we can look at. Maybe, I don't know, but he's
I've been
given us the golden stamp of approval, apparently. So I've
so
I've
I've been
got it in the DMs, but we
yeah
have to watch the
I've been
entire thing.
yeah. Well, I've seen it also. You're talking about this pirate softball thing.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, no, no. Well, I'm more glad to the show out offer and stuff like that. And if I remember right, he should be streaming right now too.
he's
So
doing something. Either he's doing it now
um,
or later. But I've got the
I'm actually curious to hear your take on the whole pirate softball
uh
debacle that's going on right now.
I here's the problem. I know a lot about this particular character, more so than most average individual, because let's be real, he's on a farm. He's got a link. He's got an entire page. He's a furry. He's worked within the furry department of making
Let's see.
fursuits and all that kind of stuff.
We also had that discussion about him on Kiwi Farms. I
Yes,
believe a couple months ago.
fuck yes. So at the end of the day, he's an asshole. Most of us have already known that he's an asshole. So when it comes down to it, yeah, he's been pulling this shit for a while. But the difference between what he did in the past to where he is now are leaps and bounds. And there's a specific reason of why. It's the same reason why Dream is so popular. There's the same reason why Mr. Beast is so popular. Kai Sentai Senat is also very possible. They all are connected to a particular group, a particular venture group that deals in this particular type of media that has four sister operations running in conjunction with each other to blow these motherfuckers to the highest level. And there's
Hmm.
nothing that we can say or do that will change it unless they themselves fuck it up. So, so yeah,
Which, if you look at how Thor does stuff,
yes.
I actually kind of believe that fucker could probably murder someone and get away with it scot free.
Mhm.
And in the day,
Who says he hasn't?
well, true, true. In the day, like I said, me and Office been talking. I'm not gonna really go into detail what we've been talking about in DMs,
It's
but
fine.
we've been talking about this whole Pirate Software debacle, and he showed me the because again, I don't know why. It seems like it's always kind of the same group of retards that does this.
Yeah, it's
But
fair.
you remember whenever we talked about the whole stop killing games bullshit and where we
Yeah,
sided
yeah,
with Ford
yeah.
because he is correct on that one
No, no, no.
for
Look,
a
I
lot
mean,
of
I may not
things.
like him, but he is correct on a few things. He's wrong in everything else. But
Yeah. But and then we got inundated with I think several fucking accounts came in. Oh,
fuck yes.
you didn't look at his Kiwi forms. Like you didn't look at his Kiwi forms. Oh, you need to go look at his Kiwi forms. And I believe we looked at it, and it's
Yeah,
like a bunch of fucking hearsay.
it is. But
There's apparently something that happened a long time ago, especially somebody in the development field, stuff like that.
yeah.
It's like, and it came down to like nothing almost.
No, no, but like I said before, he has a huge list. He's got a lot of different things. He put it out there that he's got a persona. It's a ferret. No fucking shit, because he's got a thing for ferrets. He's got a separate channel that's based on the fucking ferret collection that he has, and it does better than his main channel. So which is him. So it's kind of funny. So of course he would have a persona based off of that. Yes, of course he is part of the geekery that is the furry community. Look, we have furries within our group. I know some furries, which is kind of weird. I know some other deviants in the general world. It doesn't change the factor that he's popular, and there's nothing that we can do to kill that popularity.
Yep. But that aside is like I think that whole topic is like that topic's been beat to death. It's
Oh
like
fuck
unless actual, again, like everything else, unless like some actual fucking dead blown fucking proof comes out, which
yeah.
it doesn't look like because
No.
looking into a lot deeper, the alleged quote unquote victim are cool from now.
Yep. Oh yeah. No. No.
And
I get it. But right
And
now, it comes
yeah,
back down to the current drama that is with the WoW thing because it's playing hardcore WoW. Him and a few other creators in
yeah,
that.
that's actually why I'm more interested about talking, not the past bullshit that's already
Yeah, I don't
been
care.
dissected to death.
Yeah.
That's old news. I know Chud Logic's crowing about it, but if he has his own skeletons in his closet
Oh
too.
fuck, yes,
So
he does.
it's like, cast
I'm
stones in
surprised he
glass
hasn't eaten
houses for
some yet.
caution.
So, but no, going to this particular topic here on the
I'm
WoW
actually surprised we're the
hardcore
only ones here.
situation, which is the most focused one going forward, is where I'm going to be kind of
Yeah,
really looking at, and I've got my little blinders on just to make sure I'm looking at the full picture here. Unfortunately, when you look at it, Thor is wrong on a lot of different areas because he generally does some of the actual fuck ups. Now, as for this latest one of the running away kind of thing, now I'm not a huge WoW player. Been a very fucking long time that I played WoW. Not any competitive level, but I'll be real. A lot of WoW players current are fucking, you know, retards anyways. So
I don't play WoW, so
this is a retarded move. Okay, so in the hardcore level of WoW, which is something relatively
I
new.
know I know enough about the whole situation. I
Okay,
know hardcore, you lose everything if
you
you
lose
die.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know that. It's basically you playing
Permadeath.
zomboids and killing John.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Now, the dealio comes back down to you can split it in two different ways on trying to figure out which side you want to go on. The call for run was made. It was the original call going forward. And so everybody should have done what the first call was done. Never second guess yourself to try to fix the mistake that was made. So you're pulling in all these different monsters. You accidentally pull in a boss that's you got a few different issues with it because there's a lot of counters that it comes with, and it negates certain spells or whatever. And so your original call should be the first call. If you run, you run. Yes, midway of the running for the entire team, somebody kind of goes, turn around, we'll go fight, which was a bad call in general. Let's be real. You can't salvage something like that. You have to pretty much hope that these monsters that have aggroed on you will just
What
cease their aggro.
Well, here's my line of thinking, and this is why I probably piss off a lot of WoW players that go, "Oh man, well now I gotta have Sparky on." Say, well, good, I'm never gonna play WoW, but
Yeah, of course.
this is what I do. If a call to run was made and everyone's running, and then somebody goes, "Let's fight,"
Yeah.
that's where you turn around while you're running, you use a bow and arrow, you shoot them in the knee, and be like, "We all knew you. We will sing praises of your heroism. Thank you for your noble sacrifice and
Yes,
letting
pretty
us
much.
escape."
Well, yeah, no,
That's kind of what I do.
yeah, which is basically kind of what Thor did. Problem I find with his take on because I've watched both sides of the streamers kind of situation on this one. Thor did kind of pull on me, trying to, those are meat puppets. I'm gonna go away and make myself look like I'm not able to recover. Because he did use a lot of his skills and his attributes on pointless shift shit to keep himself low on his mana. Even though he did have a few tools in his collection to pretty much rebuff himself up with full mana plus. Now, regardless of the factor, I'm still going to fall back onto the call of run was made. Any other call after that, run supersedes all the other calls. Don't fucking care.
Do
Don't
you kn- do you
fucking
know do you know why I think of the whole deal
care.
with the whole thing? Do you know what pops in my head whenever I see this whole scenario
Go
with
ahead.
the only things and Thor?
Yep.
Uh, episode 1 of Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's exactly what I see.
Yes.
Because you look at the whole thing, and it's like, okay, they're playing hardcore WoW. Okay, they've been around the block. They've
Yeah.
done multiple missions, all that other good stuff. Okay. It also does look like that they were really unprepared.
Oh fuck yes, they were.
So my honest takeaway for the whole thing is if you go into a dungeon completely unprepared
Hmm.
like that and then shit goes south,
Yes.
I'm sorry, every man for himself.
No, and that's why I kind of agree with you.
And really it should have been TKO.
It should have been.
But
It should have been.
but it's like
I'm
fuck it, every man for himself.
yeah, no. Now him playing off like he doesn't have enough mana in his mana pool, bad choice going forward. But I would still fall back on the factor. It doesn't matter how much mana I have. I could have not have saved draw, but it comes back down to the call of run was made. I don't fucking care afterwards. What other calls did you guys thought you could do to try to salvage this entire run? This entire run was destroyed. End of line.
Here's
You was supposed to run. We're done.
here's my
Yeah.
fallback.
Mm,
Um, let's just say hypothetical.
I love that.
For any one of them had a singular item and or spell
Yes.
that when you use it, it's a get out of shit free card.
Correct.
It's whatever shit you're in, you're back at the beginning or whatever. Let's say you had that, and let's
Yep.
say it didn't even cost that much to use it.
Okay.
Okay, if it was me in that situation, honestly,
Hmm.
I'd been like, yeah, I'm not wasting this shit on you.
No, I agree. I totally fucking agree on that one. That's the funny. See, look, I have played. Okay, so the original GNF plus a few other before you and Gem Max, we had a short-lived Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and I played a Joker-like character. And a few other, we had a barbarian and a few other different things. Pan was supposed to be the healer, blah 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 blah. We were all like enemy. We were all like the bad guy characters. So they were all chaotically. We were all like evil, in different levels of evil, which is an evil team. And so we end up getting to this island, whatever. And our first major battle, the barbarian is pretty much going in to try to kill everything. As far away as possible, just pegging off whatever I can from a far fucking distance, while the barbarian is up in front hitting things. And every now and then, I'm hitting the barbarian. He's a meat puppet in my mind purview kind of thing. I'm a bad guy. I ain't doing that shit. Mm-mm. Even though I'm a thief or whatever, not doing that shit. And then Penn decides to try to heal, so she decides to join said battle. It was another person. I think Dragon was also involved. Can't remember, to be honest. And by the end of the day, my entire team was dead except for me. And I said, I'm just gonna go back on the boat and leave. Pretend like nothing ever happened. Campaign was over in less than a day. Everybody died but me. I'm like, I'm out. Sorry, I'm good. Mm-mm. So yeah, I would have done exactly the same thing in this hardcore WoW. I would have said, "Fuck it, you're on your own, guys. I'm out. Sorry." Yeah, my mama didn't raise no fool. Regardless of a game or not, I ain't sticking. No, sorry.
I helps if I unmuted when I try to talk.
Yeah, it would. It would help. It would fucking help.
Anyways, I
Oh,
play
I heard
many
a
of
beat. Give me a moment here.
yeah.
We got a
I play
GMX. Hello, GMX. How you
nice.
doing?
Hello, how are you? I
We
got
do
I
another
good.
night
We're
played-
talking
party.
about pirate software and a few other different, dramas at the moment.
Yeah, I heard he did something or got in trouble again.
Eh,
no.
I mean, what else is new? So basically,
Well, basically, all right. So basically, here's the equivalent to what he did. Basically, he went on an adventure with someone. They got into someone's house and got in trouble. And instead of leaving, he set dynamite off and left himself.
pretty much.
Is he
Who
alive
are you?
still?
Oh yeah, he's fine. So basically, it's a WoW hardcore. You know how WoW decided to bring in their hardcore shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the team of him and a couple of streamers, you can call it the pirate whatever software group.
Only things.
Yeah, they're actually fighting whatever said monster, and I don't fucking care. And so instead of pulling one, they pull one and a boss, and then that kind of chain reacted to more aggros, and so the call for run was made originally, and so all these players are supposed to be running away. But midway through the run, somebody decides to, oh, we can salvage this, so let's turn around and fight, kind of thing. And so now they're blaming the motherfucker for not turning around to help fight. But the original call for run was still in play. So
And that's all he did. That's all he did.
yeah, pretty much. As well as
who gives a fuck?
I know, right? But
That's what we all said.
So there's two different points of view. So you've got one from I don't fucking care streamer, and Pirate Software. Now, Pirate Software is supposed to be playing like a mage type character, warlock or whatever. So he's got the ability to gain like more mana by drinking water and using whatever items in that he has that he's pretty much squirreled away. All right.
Yeah.
But he opted not to do that. So he decided to throw up some light shit like the shield or whatever, making his mana pool low while he's running away. All right. So
Yeah.
you could say on his end, he's not really out there to help anybody on his team. You could say that if you wanted to. And you wouldn't be entirely wrong because it does look kind of suspect. But I fall back to the original call was made to run. I don't fucking care if somebody decides to turn around and goes, you know what? I'm going to yank my balls out and I'm going to try to beat them over the head with his over the head on that motherfucker there. I don't fucking care. No, that's all on you, dude. If you want to do that, go for it. Me personally, I'm out.
Were there other people that kept on running still too?
No,
He was
those motherfuckers decided to turn. He was already back to the beginning of the actual,
when they made this call.
Yeah, pretty much. He was almost there. I was like, so you want him to turn around and go all the way back? No.
Yeah, that sounds sus on their side too, really.
Yeah. So like I said before, I at the end of the day, I know about Pirate Software and his past and his interest in that. And most people are going to try to throw that onto the plate. Well, you've got to look at that in order before you make your final.
You got people doing that right now. You got people using this whole.
It's a fucking video game. Get the fuck over it and move on.
Why be mad?
Yeah, it's been real funny watching.
I mean, it's not like nobody else in the fucking history of gaming. Are you going to get on their ass just as bad? No, you're not.
Well, time out. So the funniest thing about this whole deal is, like I said, and I kind of always go back to Trail Logic because he's so fucking retarded on this.
Yeah.
So, he did. So someone else pulled a Leroy Jenkins, and he's getting blamed for it. That's great.
Yeah.
Fuck on it. Yeah, basically that's what's happening here.
What ended up happening is Trail Logic also has been going at another person by the name of Doc Viper. And Doc Viper DMC'd him and stuff like that. And I get it. He's pissed off out. Anyways, he went back going through stuff that he's done, and he came across and he always uses this one thing about him going off on some person who got called in on a Among Us a game. And it was supposed to be, they called out for people who knew how to play the game, knows how to go through and do the stuff. And they got somebody who just, I guess, didn't know, whatever. And basically, Doc Viper lost his shit. It's like,
he did.
It's like, why did you do this? Why did you come in here? Why? It was unhinged behavior, 100%. I'll give anyone who goes at Doc Viper for this. It's real unhinged behavior.
So he had a gamer moment. Here's what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's the thing. You take that same aspect, you put basically the other members of OnlyFans are acting like Doc Viper right now.
Okay, you know what it sounds like to me?
And then Trudge agreeing with them.
You know what this sounds like to me? It sounds like, well, we hate the guy, and we can't get him on anything real, so we'll pile on for something that means absolutely fucking nothing.
Exactly
what it is, yes.
Okay, that's, okay, who cares?
Yeah. I know, right?
This makes me think less of the people who are going after him.
I know.
This makes me think that they're being fucktards.
They are fucktards.
They are. These are the sectards. The secturds, I like to call them. But can we do this Arthur bullshit thing because it's less than.
This Should we go?
This just feels like they're jelly. This just feels like they're jelly. That's all.
of course, he's a million+ subscriber channel, and he's
I can go into a lot of details of how potential he got that, because that's a different ball of wax. It's very interesting that I eventually want to dig into. But I right now the main focus is I'm going to play nice. Arthur Nix, he decided to gift me this to present to the entire class, and to make sure that we watch until the end so he can get his analytics. So I will meet him both ways, because it's very rare that I get gifts from the Hat King, and I'm glad that he's wearing his hat, because he's done streams without the hat, and I'm like going,
and he looks like he has chemo. He's Charlie Brown.
Yes.
No. He looks like he's a wannabe Lex Luthor.
Yes,
I was going to say he looks like a retarded Charlie Brown, but that's just me.
But he had
He's all good.
his gimmick of his hat. Look, his picture in it. He's got the beard and his hat, and then he decides, no, I can't wear the hat because it fucks with my headset. You get little like ear thingies and that. You don't need to have the headset. You're not talking to anybody, so you're good. Keep the fucking hat. So yes. So anyways, so let's do this. This is exactly what this is, because it's called the OnlyFans booting. Oh wait, this is probably the entire shit. Hopefully it'll be done in less than 5 minutes. So let's do this.
We're starting to get some serious IBS vibes.
Are you able to hear it?
Yes.
Okay, good. I want to make the fuck sure, because
IBS, irritated bowel syndrome.
Yes.
From the WoW streamer community right now, serious sector energy going on.
I love it.
And I think I wouldn't even be surprised if the Ralph Male himself pops in and denies child support.
Jesus Christ.
I am going
love
to
it.
give
That was harsh.
I love it. That was
have
good.
come
We got to
into
talk about
question
that
during
later.
the Dire Mall run, wherein a group of 5
Hold
players got
up.
overwhelmed.
Bink. I heard a bink. So before we continue, it's a pen with oh fuck, she decided to put her face on. Congratulations. Hi, Pen.
She got a new face.
I don't know, but she's dead now.
I did not put on my face.
Well, you are you sure? Because you had that little like OBS screen going on, and all of a sudden, boom, your face went on. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
finally put a face on. Okay, good.
No.
Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna be watching a little bit of this Arthur thing, and then we're gonna kind of continue our conversations. We'll catch you up. We'll catch you up in a few. So just.
Oh, are you talking about the pirate software? WoW hard mode, whatever shit.
Okay, so she knows already, so we don't have to catch her up. Yes, we are.
Yeah, just hit play.
And decided to backtrack amid the chaos. 2 members of the team met their demise, with many pinning the blame on Pirate Software. As a mage, Dexerto and many other people have been claiming that his character could have helped slow down angry mobs of enemies with crowd control effects, but instead he cast Ice Barrier on himself and assured there was nothing he could have done to assist his guildmates. What ensued was an immense wave of backlash, urging OnlyFans leader and fellow streamer Soda Pop and
pausing.
Okay, nope, it's me. I'm gonna leave and come back real quick, because I'm getting some in and out, and I think it's me.
Yeah,
it's not us, it's you.
Look at Arthur's face. Look at Arthur's face of disappointment.
Well, while Jim's doing that, any questions, Pen?
Nope.
Cool.
You play WoW, don't you?
Jem is back, and he's got his camera on for some fucking reason. Don't know why.
Yeah, but I'll never play hard mode.
You sure about that?
Do you know a little bit about the situation with Thor?
There we go.
Yeah, I know about the situation.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's continue since we're all back.
Pirate from the guild. It's been an ongoing dispute ever since, and now the controversial figure has spoken up in what he claimed will be his last time, issuing a definitive statement on the controversy at hand. Now, to be understood, Asmongold came to Pirate's defense. I have watched a bunch of different things on all sides. I am not an expert on WoW. I actually don't know who did what wrong, and whether or not Pirate was to blame, or if it was the shot caller issuing run and then not running. And I don't care, because I don't care about the actual dungeon run. What I care about is the response. And the response,
Oh, he's gonna
like
play.
I
Oh, he's
said,
gonna play
has some serious
shit.
IBS
Pause
vibes.
it
And
real
if you
quick.
don't know what
Give
that
me a
is, that was
second.
internet
do.
blood.
Pause it.
I do love the fact because this is also kind of flexing a little bit. As I don't care, but let me go ahead and show this one thing. And if anyone doesn't know, this is what Thor does.
I know. I know. Which is hilarious. Anyways, continuing.
Boards, largely begun by Tonkasaw in the Morning Kumite, although the exact origins are not entirely completely known.
You know, that
But
is true.
it escalated when Tonkasaw and Andy Worski started being angry at each other. They were going to actually fight in IRL, and that fell apart, and the community ate itself to pieces. You see, when you have a community that is built around drama, you have an audience
to learn how to
that
suck and spell.
gets bloodthirsty. And that tends to be pretty nasty.
Hold on. He does know there's like a text feature, right?
Yeah, but I like I said, retarded.
He's-
looking
He
Charlie
might be
Brown.
going based on what
he-
Thor does.
No,
He's
I get
pulling
it.
the
But
Thor stick. He's just not as good with the mouse.
No, he's not. Anyway.
You have creators who
I
then
mean,
go
Thor doesn't use a mouse though; he uses electronic
and
pen.
Yes, he does.
get
He's got
really
those tiny
angry at each
retarded
other.
pens that
And
he gets to
then
have.
you get doxing, which
But
has
then,
happened in this Fallout. Here, you
He's
get
a computer.
threats, which has apparently happened in this situation here as well.
At least he's spelling.
And then the entire community wants to see the whole situation
Yeah, that's
escalate.
wrong, but I loved
People
it.
turn on each other,
We look like
friends
Christian
stop
Mark.
being friends, and the situation continues to go up
Hold on,
and up
I got a
and
bink.
up.
I got a fucking bink.
Is it a dragon? It's a dragon.
Dragon, the dildo carrying dragon himself. Hi, dragon. How you doing? Well, while we
He's
wait for
dead.
a response.
No, I'm not dead. The audio apparently defaulted to something else.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways,
really.
we will catch you up in a moment. We'll just finish off this lovely thing from Arthur, and we'll continue. And if you don't know about what's happening with the pirate software drama, we'll catch you up soon.
Okay.
I have
sure.
seen accusations of other streamers while on stream after this happened, going after pirate software on stream for the sake of making content. Farming drama is more accurate. The problem is when the audience gets in there and they start to really like it, it can feel really good at the time. But eventually, a bloodthirsty audience wants blood. And so when you are over here creating content, going after other creators for the sake of content and going after blood, the audience is going to love that. But eventually, you're going to knock everyone out. And then the audience is going to turn on itself and it's going to turn on you.
Oh, shit.
Every fucking time.
And that's when it gets ugly. Drama farming may feel good in the moment, but that's how careers get ended. It's not a good way.
Wow,
to,
it's like
to
he knows
create.
something.
It's
I
not
know,
a good
right?
way to maintain your community because your community will not be maintained. It will fall apart. It will collapse. I think, regardless of what
We
happened
have
before,
examples of that.
if Pirate Software is moving on and washing his hands of the situation, I think that's the right call. I think from what I've seen, Soda Poppin is trying to move on as well, regardless of whether or not you think he should have removed Pirate Software from the guild. I think washing his hands of the situation and moving away is the right thing to do moving forward. And I think that would be the best thing to do for everyone involved. Don't build up the drama and attack other people. Build your community, make fun, engaging content, and don't go making death threats because that's actually a crime. Thanks for watching.
All right, great. Okay. How do I get rid of you again? So basically, Dragon, if you haven't been paying attention for the most part, apparently, Pirate Software and his guild decided to play or playing hardcore WoW, which is pretty much if you fuck up, your characters pretty much all die. All right. So there isn't a redo. You don't get respawned in and redo it again. It's a run one, and if you fuck up, you're dead, pretty much permadeath. So long story short, they pulled too many monsters. They aggro too many things plus bosses. Call for run was made. They ran. Doesn't matter whether Pirate Software used his magic skills to put ice shield or whatever on top of him to make it look like he's got a small mana pool. Don't fucking care. The original Call of Run was made. Some jackass decided to go, hey, we can clean this up. So some of them decided to turn around to fight said monsters, even though said Pirate Software was pretty much already back to the beginning, or just pretty damn well close to the beginning. And it would have taken a bit to get back to where the fight was, even though the fight was at a bridge. And long story short, people were killed and he survived. Kind of sounds familiar, right? Right, Pan?
Hmm.
Sounds like a Dungeons and Dragons game that we once played.
Mm-hmm.
What we played as all villains.
Mm.
So
I
what
mean,
now?
who survived?
Not me.
I know you died pretty quick with the barbarian. I know because I was shooting my bolts up from way afar and either missing or hitting the barbarian. Sometimes hitting you, but regardless of the factor, it was fun. I was the only one that was able to get off the island safely. I lived.
Which game is this?
We were
A
playing
D&D
Dungeons
game.
and Dragons back before meeting up with Jem and Sparky.
Oh yeah, no, before you met me, or
Yeah.
I don't think I've
I
ever
think
played.
we already met you.
Okay, I've never played D&D with you guys.
No, we had the campaign ready to go. You were busy doing Walmart shit, if I remember correctly, or trying to. Find
Oh
a
yeah,
job.
work wouldn't let me fucking
Yeah.
have the schedule to
Yeah. We
appropriately.
had Gabe, who was a barbarian and just doing barbarian stupid shit, and we had uh, the kid from Edmonton, and I'm going to call him Anthrax. I know it's not, but he was a DM, and we opted to create villain based characters. Evil characters. We had an entire team of evil characters. We were sent on an island, a mysterious island, trying to figure out what was going to happen. And less than 2 hours, the entire clan or group was dead except for me. And I said, "I'm out. I'm just leaving. Fuck it, I'm
Jesus,
out."
that's not a bad idea at that point.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, we had skeletons showing up, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm just going to go the opposite direction, and skeletons came the other direction. Oh, okay, I'm just going to stay here now, and stay away from wherever they are. Those don't look
Jesus.
nice. Definitely don't look nice. I'll let the army deal with that.
So what you're saying, Rogue, is he will survive.
Yes. Oh yes. There's a reason of why I kind of picked the character I did. I also
Away!
I also asked if I can make some constructs that explode using animals.
Exploding sheep. I remember.
No, I had exploding mice, and then eventually working my way up because I was a tinkerer type.
Two sheep?
Yeah,
It sounds like a
Rogue was
option
taking a
that
British
was done
British
wrong.
tactic back in the day.
Yes, I wanted to do rats, then cats, then dogs, and work my way up to sheep, and then maybe an exploding cow. It would have been utterly fun and utterly horrible at the same time.
Anyways,
I would feel really
let's-
bad for anybody that comes by to do some cow tipping that night.
I know, right?
Anyways, let's get back to the topic because there's a reason why we watch Arthur's video. Because we went from talking about Pirate Software to Arthur, and there's a reason why we brought him up.
Well, I just brought it up, brought him in because he said, "Hey, you could cover this." I'm like, okay, cool. And so I did my job. Now, as for everything else, we have a few different hot topics that showed up. Ethan Ralph, which is a good topic because
I was talking about the comment he got.
Oh well, I mean, I didn't even bother about the comment because let's be real, we're talking about retards. Retards trying to turn up to
trying to make a quick buck by selling out somebody that didn't do anything wrong. I mean,
well, I mean, honestly, when it comes
I'll just read the comment out. Somebody popped up in his comments and said, "You claim to know the sector. Yet you don't seem to understand the position you
Yeah.
just took.
Let's see here.
What stupidity he performed this time.
Pretty much. This be covering this thing.
No, that was to author.
Yeah, I know. I think wasn't it on the
It's right
Twitter.
there. It's right there.
Oh, there it is. You claimed another sector. Blah 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 blah. Nothing is as pathetic as your average internet drama, and the worst yet, all the basement dwellers who feed off of it. Touch grass. No shit. That's basically
Goddamn.
my opinion.
I feel like that is the right answer.
It is. It is. So honestly, like I said, the sectards are going to be the sectards. I don't care if they want to go out and strike. I will laugh at them. I will feed off of them, and I will make their lives interesting, like I did the other group of sectards and communitards that tried to bring us, grief. It was fun. It was fun. Those were the days.
You know what brings people together? Pointing and laughing at somebody's stupidity.
I know, and keeping you out of the way.
Oh, what?
Yeah, keeping you out of the way while I do it.
Anyways,
Sometimes you get in the way and you make it worse, and I have to kind of, damn it, Pan.
Okay, and I see how it is, Rogue. I see how it
Uh-huh.
is.
You
Of course you do.
By the way, that reminds me, I have new playthings, so we could do this. So if you want, you could support this stream. There's a little QR code there that you can scan for all the people who are watching, and it'll take you
Nice.
directly to where you need to get to, or
Uh-huh.
you can buy this lovely mug. That's right, a nice little stainless steel tumbler that's been reduced in price. If you wish, go over there, buy our crap. Proceeds may go to Dragon. The word is may.
and
Jesus.
we do. We. Oh wait. My. Oh really?
Mhm. He's
I
not
don't know if
joking.
this is working. Here we go. We also got this too.
Yes.
What else we have?
Well,
And
see
you
what
can't
this
hear it,
is.
can you?
No.
No.
Congratulations, Mark.
Mm.
You fucked up. Also, did you notice, Pen, that the little squares are smaller than what they used to be?
Huh?
The little squares, they're smaller.
They're all
Um,
tinies.
No,
know
I
we
didn't
can't
see
hear
that they
them.
were
Suckle.
smaller. That's the first time that
All
I've
these
seen
squares
them.
make a circle.
Really? They're the
All
yeah,
these squares make a circle.
That one's still green.
yeah. We still haven't seen whatever you're trying to do there, Sparkles.
Yep.
No,
Nice try, though.
What else are you talking about?
So the
Bye, Jim.
I had a
Jim,
Dragon's Treasure tea read from Mr. Metokur, but my
See, you fucked up. You should send that
oh
to me.
I
and
didn't know. I did fuck up for
You
whatever
could,
reason.
you know, you could send me it later, and then I could put it as a sound thing over here.
I could send it to you now, but what happened was I had it on soundboard for whatever reason. I guess Windows decided to change sound settings again, and it's like, oh, you gotta restart your computer to fucking use it now again.
I mean, what else is new?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck. Anyways, that is
Someone remade that?
Somebody make a lot of things there.
Yeah. Something else I'm looking at.
Are you looking at things? Why
I am. I'm actually not playing video games for once.
Oh. But speaking of playing video games, did you hear about Ethan Ralph and his current feud with one Dick Masterson?
Nope.
Why do I feel like it involves a video game?
Well, not quite, but it became a video game because somebody from the past of Gamergate decided to do a very tictacular, callback on a certain, what is it, Piggy Boy. And
boy.
it was interesting. So basically, Dick Masterson and Ethan Ralph are feuding with each other because of certain issues. A certain Milo Yiannopoulos came back to drama dump all these basic issues that both Dick Masterson and one Ethan Ralph has, and it was a very moving experience.
Oh, wow.
So
Why,
apparently,
why emphasis on the moo?
Do you
well,
really
we're
want
going
to
to
know?
get there. Just give you a moment. So apparently, Certain Dickie and friend were dressed up in a moo costume, a cow costume, and they were having a little adult fun. While a certain man dressed in a chicken outfit, which should have been a piggy outfit, was sitting there and watching.
God
I don't
damn
want
it.
to know anymore.
You know what? You know what? I just want to know. Do they have the appropriate sauce?
I don't know, but we'll have to find out. But
That answer,
I
that
see it
question
there,
must be
Sparkle.
known.
I'll pull it.
Okay.
Frank's
But,
Red Hot Sauce. You put that shit on everything.
I think yes. Oh god, it was fascinating. So Milo came in and apparently I don't know he decided to mosey on in and kind of do a little bit of a Betsy and call a few different things. So yeah, he did his job. He did his job. It was very fascinating. Dick is no longer friendly with Milo. Everybody's been blocking each other, so it looks like the communitards have gotten another level of drama. Now they're fighting amongst each other to a point where they're no longer friends, which is awesome. And if Milo wants to bring back his career, he needs to go down this pathway and get off of whatever meth that he's on. And just
It could be heroin. It could be heroin.
regardless of the factor, whatever it is, he doesn't have to don his pearls back or anything. He could just kind of go down this road of just calling shit out as it is, because my God, he was golden for that entire stream. But yeah, it was a very exhilarating and spectacular event. So yeah. That is the highlight of the return of Gamergate and the destruction of the community. At least the old community. The new community,
They're
I
not
wait
really
for them to
bringing it
blow up.
back, right?
So yeah. Oh god, it's like Gamergate hasn't died yet.
I thought they were done.
I know, right?
It never hasn't really. It's been on life support by retards, but yeah.
I know.
God damn it.
I mean,
Retards
Penn, you
keep
and I,
on-
we saw Gamergate. We watched it. We participated. Some of us were further deeper than others. We said we're done. We're out. Why can't these motherfuckers do the same thing?
Because
Alcohol
these
for this.
motherfuckers have egos taller than from here to the moon.
Yeah, that is
Egos taller than the moon. I'm sorry, Ben. I think
fair. That is fair.
I think they have some pretty big fucking egos.
Well,
Yeah, I said bigger than from here to the moon.
Nah, bigger than that, man. Bigger than that.
I'd say a
okay,
world class galaxy
Okay,
killing.
they have egos the
black
size
hole.
of Uranus. How about that?
Ooh, that's a pretty big anus.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty big gaping hole. Damn.
Well, after the amount of times that they've probably fucked,
No,
yeah, I
after
would
the amount
say.
of time that he gets fucked over, yeah, it's pretty big.
Just say about getting fucked over to make it bigger. It'd probably bigger from where to go.
I know, right?
Jesus.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, by the way, Sparky, thank you for your thing, and here it is.
All right, listen up. If your usual tea routine is about as exciting as a paper cut, it's time to step it up with the Dragon's Treasure, the ultimate tea experience.
God damn it.
These teas aren't just tasty, they're like sipping pure magic with rich, complex flavors crafted to perfection.
Oh.
Imagine every cup being a unique, delicious adventure, ideal for late-night study marathons or just a chill break from reality. And don't forget, use code SparkyTech for a special discount. Treat your
There you go. You happy now?
Thank you, Mr. Metokur. No, we know.
I know.
Knowing is half of the battle.
G.I. Blow.
Oh my god.
Sparky, when did
You know, I like Rogues better.
Wait,
I know,
wait. Go Dragon.
What? Did I say something?
You was saying something, you got cut off.
Sorry.
It didn't.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking with you at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Okay.
My back just went out.
It's Dragon.
Old
should
man's
know by
back
now,
went out.
Sparkles. He likes to mess with people's brains.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Nothing better than fucking with your brain.
Sticking a shotgun in it and pulling the trigger.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I know.
That was the last thing that went through Cobain's mind.
Mm.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow, Dragon make me feel old.
I know,
Way
right?
to make me feel old.
It's not hard for me to do this either. I just,
No. Hey, you want to feel older?
Firefighters have been injured during this little
Fire
episode.
Pac-Man.
Wait, hold on. Chat. What if they, instead of putting retardant and hoping, why don't they just bomb the outer line? Like a line of bombs. Say, fuck it. We're trying a bunch of bombs. And when the fire gets there, it's just soil.
Yeah.
they do that.
Yeah, that's called a fire break.
No.
No.
He wanted the carpet bomb LA.
I mean,
No. That's not what he said.
In his
That's
defense,
not what he
they
said.
might as well at this point.
I know, right?
I mean, just
look. In all reality, we are better off with a nice humble pie of toodles to the whole brigade.
Good boy, LA. It was great seeing you.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. LA is gone. LA is not here anymore.
Actually,
sorry.
but when I heard that from XQC, the French Canadian, his retarded brain decided to kick in, and even though it sounds very stupid,
It's not
It
actually
will
that
work.
dumb. Oh, it would. I mean, honestly, what other option do they have at this point? And
They have drugs. Drugs are an option.
you know what?
well, that's how this fire got started.
Yeah, that's how
Look.
we got here.
Look, in all reality, it's how they got there, and it's how they're gonna go get back.
We can only hope.
I don't know. There was that porn star that offered services to men, firemen, who needed a break. I mean that I guess you want.
I also
Look.
heard Hassan did the same thing.
Yeah.
Hassan opened up his butthole to anybody willing to stick something in there. That is true.
Wow, really?
I mean, it's his son. I mean, every time he talks, he basically does
He
that.
pretty
so.
much stuffs it pretty. So you mentioned a nice golden goose there as well, a very gaping hole. So getting back to getting back to the interconnection of Mr. Beast, who is also a complete asshole, Hassan Piker, Dream, a certain asshole Gold, and Kai Senat and a few others all have an interconnection.
Mm-hmm.
Did they all do something super horrible that most people frown upon, such as something that involves children?
Not quite, but you
Ah,
get
yeah.
close. So the interconnection is that they all were a part of a certain venture group or a certain media group that has 4 different sister operations that work in tandem with each other to make a YouTube channel larger than life.
Uh-huh.
That is the Night Media. Night Media has his ability to blow up everybody. Or
Define blow up
specific
everybody.
individuals.
Yeah, define blow up everybody.
Well, okay, so Beast keeps claiming that he solved the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
Night Media did that. How Pirate Software became as large as he is, Night Media did that. Asmund Gold continues to grow even though his content is stagnant. Night Media did that. Kai Cenat went from nobody on the internet to larger than life. Night Media did that. Dream got even larger, even though he was a Minecraft channel who has pretty close to 5 million people watching him. Night Media did that.
Huh.
All of these people
I'm
that
sorry
I've
to see a picture.
No, there's an interesting picture.
So,
Night Media
so
has
what?
4 different operations that deal with sales, promotions, and a few other different things.
So you're all saying they're part of the same Pippa group?
Possibly, yes. It's very questionable. And anytime that anybody brings up Night Media, any of those members there try to refute it, say that these motherfuckers don't understand what's going on. They're lying. It's baseless accusations. And a few other different things. When Hassan Piker decided to go completely tits to the wall and pretty much have Hamas and all that kind of stuff, be a good thing. Who is the first one to jump to his defense? Asmongold. Asmongold is part of Night Media.
Ah.
Kind of weird.
Ah.
You see where the interconnection is happening here.
Yes.
Pirate Software fucked up. Asmongold and a few other jumped to his defense. Why? Night Media. It's almost like, a skull and bones kind of situation here. There's a lot of moving parts and just not enough interesting, proper data. But from what I've been able to piece together, it's looking like there's a lot more to this Night Media thing than the CCI, and I'm going to have to go down to the furthest to the rabbit hole. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. But yeah, that is an interesting set of rumors and innuendo.
Interesting.
Yes. So yeah, I was kind of intrigued because when I actually looked at the entire list of who they had, I was like, wow, these are all the people that are still somewhat big and popular in it, and somehow make bank. Kind of questionable how they're still relevant today. There's got to be more to this than what meets the eye. And then I find out there's like 4 different sister companies that bloomed out of it. They all with knights too. So Night Ventures, and the list goes on. Like, wow, that's interesting. So yeah, so it is a giant media conglomerate that could be botting for all we know, using all different AI algorithms and things like that to ensure that everybody is doing the old Gamergate tactic of subbing to everybody, so that entire community grows kind of organically and inorganically at the same time. It's very interesting, very interesting. So yes.
It
So
makes a noggin.
I know. Was there anything out there in the world of media and anything else that you guys kind of seen before I continue with my next weird shit?
I've got nothing.
You got nothing? Why don't you got anything?
I've been busy with trying to prep for
Orgasm? Children?
I'd have to find a woman willing.
I mean, all you have to do is go to the sperm bank. You just donate. You'll have many children.
You ain't wrong.
I know, right?
But I don't want to. I don't want to. After some of the horror stories I've heard of that, now I don't
look. As long as they're not trying to come up to your door and try to kill you, you're fine. You're golden.
Oh no! See, I don't want to donate sperm and then find out that children I have fathered have been dating each other.
You don't have to donate your sperm. You can just find it from somebody else.
Well, Dragon, you are into the black community a little bit, so
Damn.
I mean it's probably already happening.
Yeah, there is probably a little dragon out there that you don't know about.
There might be one. Look, there might be one out there.
I think two, 3 that all in the same neighborhood.
No, I actually there is one I'm suspicious of because I've met the kid from someone I slept with, but that's about it.
So he comes with a little juice for him. What's going on?
Questionable things there. It's a girl. That much I do know.
Does she like dressing up like a furry or a scaly?
Nah. Apparently, me and like 2 other guys are competitors for being dads to it.
Oh, congratulations!
Run away! Run away!
Why do you think I haven't tried to do anything about that? I'm suspicious because there are things that make me go maybe, and there are moments where and then there was that, and I was like, okay.
All I got to say is I'm lucky enough to find out to not be a dad at this moment in my life. So
fair. But nah, the only black girl I've dated, I recently learned it's banging her half brother.
Nice.
I know.
I mean, she's keeping it in the family.
I know.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, come on. Didn't what's her face and her brother kind of share blood in that? What was her fucking name?
All in the family. Just remember that.
Yeah, I know. What was her fucking name? The one that played in the Tomb Raider.
Laura Croft.
Yeah, the Laura Croft chick.
Jen-
I know how she made out
the
with her
one that
brother.
ended up dating or marrying Brad Pitt.
Yeah, the one that married Brad Pitt and made out with her brother.
Yeah, that one.
Wait,
That one.
Or half brother. Yeah, she made out with her brother. And she did it on purpose on a movie premiere. And yeah, that was the thing. What's her name? I can't think. Hold on, I'll look this up. I can't think of her name.
You're talking about the one who played in the original Tomb Raider movies, right?
Angela Jolie.
Yeah.
Angie.
Angela Jolie. I knew I'd eventually get there. My brain kind of.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah,
fucking
Angie
people.
and
There's
her
so many weird
brother-
shit that's happened.
Angie and her brother are real close, and their father was like,
Yeah.
"We're a very close family."
Yeah. So
And the father was like, "Yeah, we're just a very close family. Don't worry about it."
Damn.
It's like,
so
Damn.
basically, Angelina Jolie and her brother kept vials of blood of each other for a spell.
Say what now?
Yeah. She had a
I wanna know the
necklace that was
excuse
a
of that.
blood vial that was her brother.
I'm curious at the reason behind that. That really has me curious. Why would you keep a vial of your sibling's blood?
Oh well, I mean, she is crazy.
no, she that like Brad Pitt brought a lot. All the women Brad Pitt has ever dated are fucking insane.
Yeah.
So Brad Pitt's
including,
into crazy women.
Well, most guys are into crazy hot women.
Yeah, they are.
It just only that spell only lasts for so long though before you get tired of that crazy hot woman.
Mhm.
I just got crazy.
I mean,
I love her, but I just got crazy.
fair. Fucking hell. I'm just sitting here going, damn, that is. Look, incest blows my mind, but keeping DNA around the house of a sibling is just.
Listen, I dated a girl that kept locks of her boyfriend's hair.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, that's what I left.
Does she have a lock of your hair?
Possibly, yes.
Possibly.
I'm
She just wants to
assuming-
be able to reminisce on
The thing is, I found out through her last boyfriend. Oh yeah, she cut my hair in my sleep, and she stayed. And holding a piece of my hair, and I found out I was just too fucking. He said I was too drunk to fucking care at the moment, and I said I'll just ask her in the morning. I'm going back to sleep. I don't care if she kills me.
Oh, okay. So I was.
They woke up and they broke up, and then I got into and it's like, hey, that. So I can tell you where she keeps the hair. She keeps it in her bottom drawer underneath her her old t-shirts. So I one night I went in there. I looked and I was like, oh, there's all her boyfriend's hair. I'm like, and I had slept with her, fell asleep with her. We'd sex, but I never slept the night over or anything. So she couldn't get a lock of my hair. And plus I had really short hair at the time from the military. This is before I met my wife.
I have
Way before.
I have a genuine question about this. Like, was there a lot of hair in there?
You could make a rug out of that shit.
Damn.
I don't know if it was from different guys or from just a few guys that she dated, and she would take pieces here and there.
If
But-
she was clipping,
Yeah, she was clipping,
I mean, who
like-
doesn't want to clip?
and it was pretty fucking weird. And I asked her about it, and she was like, "Well, I just want something to remember you by." Always. Well, what about
I love that.
hair? And I was like, what about these? So you want to remember these? Oh, yes. I remember each and every one of them. And she would literally point out. And it looked like it was just a stack of hair. Like every guy, but she could actually point out the different types of hair from each of her. She was that fucking into it. It was fucking weird, man.
I mean,
I dated crazy.
I mean, maybe she had a hair orgy.
And maybe I just have a bad, maybe I just choose women that are fucking crazy. I don't know. And I married, one.
Hey.
But, hey,
Look,
They're really good in bed.
look. That from what I've always been told, that is about all they're good for is bed.
Yeah, but they'll talk to you. They'll be interesting. They'll actually, and eventually it becomes too much. I mean, with this, well, my wife, I became too much apparently. So I don't know.
Okay.
So, but yeah. I mean, I have dated crazy in the day.
Nice.
Most of my crazy,
really crazy. Like I said, my wife is crazy, but she's not the craziest I've ever dated. But, and that's not even like the hair girl. That's not even the craziest.
Wait, that's not the craziest?
No.
Do tell.
Oh,
The
jeez.
craziest tried to stab me
Phenomenal.
with scissors.
Ooh.
Not
The
schools.
the little kid version or the nice big pointy one.
Oh,
Or
the
art-
school
the
teacher,
one-
the school teacher one, the old school
Oh, the
teacher
big ones?
metal,
Oh,
the
damn.
full metal ones.
Okay.
I used to have a pair of those. I don't anymore because I locked her out of the house. The
Wonder
apartment.
why?
She fucking tried to kill me with, and she could. You could kill somebody with those scissors.
You
know,
could?
Yeah, no.
I was like, because they were sharp.
What you do?
They were pointy and sharp. Those things were made to cut and stab. more stabby than cut, really.
Man,
but, you know,
Scissors
still.
back in the day were meant to actually do some damage.
Yeah, and honestly, she scared me. So I grabbed her and just, instead of trying to take the scissors, I just threw her out the open door and said, bye.
I thought you were going to complete that sentence without the open window, but door works too.
No, I there was no open windows, and we were on the. Let's see. If I had thrown her out a window, she would have fallen about 4 stories. Would have killed her, but
Survivable.
Look,
but here's the thing.
In all fairness, man, once she pulled up damn crazy stick, it's just the window is a plausible option because self-defense.
Well, no, you're not wrong, but at the same time, cops don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They don't care.
Judge
The judge does. The cops don't, and I don't want to be beat by the cops.
You don't want to be beat by the cops?
I don't want to learn what it's like to be a black man.
I mean, it's pretty easy. It's not hard.
Look,
Well, most white folks already know this shit.
I mean, I've already been arrested by the cops a couple times. I've been let go immediately.
See, there you go.
But but the cops in my area liked that area that I lived at the time.
Oh, okay.
Like to beat guys who touch.
You still want to be
girls.
liked within that area? Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to be liked. I just didn't want to be beat. They used this was the old nightsticks. This wasn't. This isn't the baton that kind of gives a little flex. And no, this was the nightsticks that they don't give. They break bones.
Well,
The nightsticks that had like the separate
The baton, the big old baton nightsticks that were outlawed in every state.
Nice.
I want to experience that.
No, you don't.
Anally or just physically?
Beaten with.
Okay.
I like broken bones sometimes. It's a good excuse.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
You just want to get out of work.
Am I wrong to want to though?
Not really. I've heard about your job.
Look, tomorrow is gonna be fun. I work with Dumb and Dumber, and it's supposed to snow.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to snow tomorrow, isn't it? Shit, I forgot about.
I mean, where they say Californians, they're burning up because of what is it, climate change. Everybody else is still experiencing winter.
Yeah, everybody else is experiencing the coldest, worst winter we've had in fucking decades.
I'm not gonna lie. I was scrolling through my YouTube channels the other day, and there was this thumbnail. No, there was this thumbnail of this newscaster standing next to a television that had a fire going on it. And the way that it looked initially, it looked like a U-Log channel. And I'm like, why is this reporter standing next to a TV with a U-Log? Oh, it's not a U-Log channel. That's California burning. Okay.
Yes.
Well, here's the funny thing. I love how they say we don't want to politicize the fire, but it's global warming. And I'm like, you just
politicize the fire.
Fire.
Look, in all fairness, I'd like to point out that every year, every fucking year, California's on fire.
Yeah, and it's usually because of the fucking fish that they're trying to save.
What was it?
The funny thing is with California, and they brought it upon themselves, unbeknownst to themselves, to a degree, because in the middle of California there used to be an actual lake, a huge
Oh, yeah.
fucking lake, one of the greatest lakes that existed, and it was fresh water, and yeah, over time it got reduced in size to be a nice little lake. And because of the farmers in California just after the gold rush, they decided to diverge all of that lovely water to their farmland that were miles and miles and kilometers away from each other, and to a point where that water kind of reduced itself into a very tiny lake, and every now and then kind of has a resurgent, which is why in that area that they just freshly renovated near the southern portion of California, there was a huge flood that destroyed an entire area of the new town that they built, new industries and all that kind of stuff. It's because the lake is trying to reform, and California refuses it to have that do so. And
they built. It's not that they built it on the side of the lake. They built it in the dead center of that.
Right. Yeah, where
lake.
the farmland was, where the prime line was. No shit, because that used to be a lake.
Yeah, and for some reason, we got to build it right here where if it floods, we're fucked.
Yeah, and it's the lowest part in California too, so it's a flooding area. So,
look, I don't feel bad for California ever, really.
No.
Why would you?
You should.
Most of their problems are self.
Why would anyone? I mean, unless you live in California, I don't even if I lived in California, I wouldn't feel bad for California. I mean,
yeah, most people in California don't really feel bad for California. That's why they want a certain mayor or a certain not mayor as well as governor to be replaced.
Yeah, Gavin Newsom is going. He has no choice in the matter.
Eventually, he'll go.
He has no choice next year. He has really no choice. He's got to go. He seems to think he's not going anywhere for some reason.
It's because of the factor that he believes that this entire catastrophe, which I think was set up by him and his team, will keep him going for a bit longer.
Well, no. Here's the thing: by their constitution, he can't run again.
No, but again, look, he could probably pull like a certain, Putin.
That's what I think he's going to try. But even his own party hates him at this fucking point.
I know, but again, it's California. They'll probably allow it to go through. Look, they've allowed a lot of things to go through that they shouldn't have never have happened.
I mean, what was it? Oh no, that was Georgia. I was going to say there was a Georgia senator just got arrested for trying to attend a cabinet or a meeting, a session.
Yes.
And they said, well, he's banned. Well, you can't arrest, even if he was banned, he was arrested during a session, which you're not allowed to arrest even if they're not in the session, a Congress member during a session or trying to get into a session. So the illegal order was given by the state of whoever the head of the Senate or the House was at the time, whatever branch it was. Gave the order can be removed from office immediately by the governor, and also fined and in prison for 10 years. And any arresting officer that did follow that illegal order, as well, can be fined and arrested and removed from their position, and sentenced to 10 years in jail. So that's fun. I mean, there actually is no ifs, ands, or buts. It's essentially kidnapping a head of state. So Georgia is having its own fun right now, which is very interesting. There's a lot of weird shit going on.
So speaking of weird shit, the last thing that's on my docket is not really a massive conversation, but it could be a good one. So we all know that AI is here and not going away anytime soon.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for some, a lot of different pieces are being found out that they're being inspired or at least helped along with the the
AI.
AI monster that some artists have a great fear of. In particular, this lovely artist known as Yumi. Uh, this artist here does use some AI in her works. And yeah, it was just recently found out. And we'll just say this way, the art community in itself is in a tizzy. It's in a tizzer.
Oh no.
I know.
Again?
Could you take a flying stab of why?
AI.
Congratulations, Dragon. You won the prize. The prize is more of this bullshit. Congratulations.
All right,
Anywho.
I'm gonna add in something that's adjacent to this, but not exactly about this. There was a thread that I saw on Twitter earlier this week or a few days last week, within the week, where there was this artist who had made this composition in 3D. It was supposed to be a grungy looking, like post-apocalyptic Sailor Moon statue. And according to the artist, everything was rendered in like 3D. She has the models, she can do the panarounds, all that other stuff. But she had submitted it to this threaded art board, and she gets immediately suspended. And they're like, it's obviously AI art. She's like, no, it's not AI art. I can prove that it's not AI art. I can show you videos of me actually doing the panarounds in the environment and show you that it's real. And they were just like, nope, still obviously fake AI. Can't prove it. And just permabander.
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, right now we're at this argument where the art community is pretty much a hard no on anything that looks remotely AI. And half the time they can't tell the difference between the two.
Exactly. There was another artist actually specifically on Twitter who was sharing her work, and she got bullied because everybody was like, it's obviously AI. And she's like, no, it's not AI. It's obviously AI. And she removed her own Twitter account. And there were other people jumping to her defense like, dude, chill the fuck out. It's not AI. Well, the fingers are weird. It's like some people draw fingers weird.
It's just like machines can draw fingers weird. Yes, this is the problem when it comes down to AI art or graphically generated or even human generated graphic art, which it's a completely different medium all by itself. It really doesn't belong to the art community, but it's within the art community spectrum. See, this is a thing that I was early introduced, which was graphic arts, and we're talking about the early steps. We actually do the wiring and all that in order to get these things to where we are now. Nowadays, it's a little bit different. Yes, a machine can do exactly the same thing, but it had to learn from the same steps I had to learn. Wiring. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Everything for them is static, but they had to go through the same process, learning how to put together and piece together wiring. Yes, when it comes down to anatomy, unfortunately, I can tell this pretty easily and tell every fucking artist that they don't understand anatomy. Unless they've literally taken the time to study anatomy, meaning that they've got into the business.
Like the artist of old.
Here's the actual Sailor Moon one that I just shared, but then here's another one.
I will get it. Give me a moment here.
Here's another one of a different artist, where it was all digitally painted, and they're like, moderators moved post the artist painting a muse of a war zone. I'm here to complain about the unfair ban. I can give you guys the process and the PDF files of the painting. I'm not using AI supported and the punishment is not right. They come back, I don't believe you. Even if you did paint it yourself, it's so obviously not this one, the second one that I sent you.
I will look at that in a moment.
It's so obviously an AI prompted design that it doesn't matter. If you really are a serious artist, then you need to find a different style, because A, no one is going to believe when you say it's not AI, and B, the AI could do it better in seconds that might take you hours. Sorry, it's the way the world is. It's like, are you fucking serious? So now even when people have proof, they have the PDF files.
It's not about
not PDF,
proof pen. It's not about proof pen.
It's
about
ego.
they're trying to eliminate the competition.
Pretty much. So
this isn't about proof. This is a witch hunt to get rid of the competition.
Welcome to the world of the witch hunt.
Ooh,
hang on.
Looking at AI and it can't be professional.
Give me a moment here.
Sorry.
Looking at this piece here, the big piece of contentions is what? The staff, the scepter, and that. Well, guess what? It's supposed to be a statue, so yeah, it's going to have some flaws. Aging in that. If you look at the actual where the lighting is supposed to be, it looks like it's actually within the actual area of where the stone would actually have some wear and tear. So yes, I would say no, it's not AI. Sorry, but there's a few things that I can pull away, and there's other things that I can actually see that could give me some indicators. But unfortunately, if you're throwing this into a machine and it's graphic art, forget it. You're over. The machine's going to say it was done by a machine, because guess what? It is being done by a machine.
Here's the thing: there were artists, fucking like that would look at Rembrandts and shit like this. Professional art critics and experts that will look at AI paintings and then look at other painting and say which one's fake, and they'll always choose the real one as fake.
Yep.
Because they can't tell the difference.
No.
And they think, well, this one is too good to be AI, or this is and really the AI, and it looks more like a human. And it's like, no, an AI is meant to draw more human than a human.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you'll see things, why an AI actually looks less real or less AI than a real one. Because people are trying to compete against AI, so now they have to go with a more interesting and detailed artwork in order to compete, where AI is drawing it differently and less perfect in order to make it seem more real. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's just
here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter, because these people don't care if it's real. They're trying to get rid of real people.
No, but that's just that. When you said it, then it made perfect sense. They're trying to get rid of the AI because it's faster and cheaper, and they're trying to get rid of the people who do this professionally and do it better than they do, than the majority of the community, so that they have a chance at competing. It's like, no.
So they have an unfair playing field.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on here. They don't even care if it's AI or not. They're just trying to get rid of their competitors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the good thing about this is you do see some of these people getting repercussions.
Yes, they are.
Let me scroll down here for my post. I know I've got this somewhere. It wasn't that long ago whenever I posted it.
While Sparky's doing that. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I can't find it right now, but there was another one where somebody was showing a work in progress as a commission, and they were focused on the hand. Now, from the perspective, you could see the 4 fingers, and then you could see like the other digit poking out, which you and I would assume would to be a thumb. But when the person replied back on the commission is like, hey, it's obvious you're using AI. There's a 5th finger. And the person replied back, dude, that's a thumb.
Yeah, see, again, people don't fucking understand anatomy. I hate to break.
No, it's not even anatomy. They don't understand fucking perspective. The way that the hand,
that's another thing that
the way that the hand was,
understand.
like I said, the way that the hand is, if you turn your hand a certain way, and your thumb is positioned a certain way, yes, it looks like you have 4 fingers and then another digit behind it. That's your
Right.
thumb.
Which is why the AI, when it tries to create a human hand, it will actually do that. It will come to that tendency.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I sent
And
you
I
is the
see
person
it.
that was is the person who is attacking the other person on Twitter.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Additional
sorry.
context. This user made a big mistake confusing the real art, the artist, with AI. In the end, the artist began. This ended with the artist being bullied and closed their account.
Yeah, there's an extended that shows what the original art was and how people were critiquing it as AI. If you look at if you go to that link and then click on the images.
No, I can see that pen. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will try not to rush myself because we're watching from different screens and that. And I've got to make sure I pull up the right fucking one. This one. Okay, and we go. Okay, and I gotta pull this down because it's blocking my ass. And then here we go. You can't unsee it because you motherfuckers don't understand things like shading or whatever.
There's a thing called style too, so things might not shade how you would normally think that they would shade.
No, actually, it's shading correct in the way it's supposed to. Because guess what? If you look at your kneecap, you're going to have two different variants of where it's going to shade. So, for example, the back of the knee in this case, where the two joints meet up, will also have a shading dip because it'll be an off color. As into the front, depending on whether you're doing the jive or whatever, yeah, areas of your leg are going to have a
No,
shade
yes,
of a
Rogue,
light.
I understand that, but
Oh, but
also
again, I'm explaining it to anybody else who's
Yes,
watching. Okay,
okay, all
so there are other different things here. Like for example, the heel here that says it's supposed to be broken, or the weakness of how much a shadow is supposed to be going. Well, guess what, ladies and gents? Shadow doesn't have an entire long strip. It's actually shortened down depending on where the light is. And sometimes in a stylistic manner, you're going to make it either a V shape, a U shape, or whatever. You don't have to make it exactly the same thing. Some people actually just do the outline of where the body is going to be to take up that entire space. So it looks like a fucking puddle that's underneath them. So at the end of the day, it's how that particular artist is going to shade. Because I do a lot of cross shading and whatnot in some of my drawn works. And in some of my painted works, I'll do something a little bit different. But when it comes down to, I don't do a lot of the digital art stuff because the digital art stuff is for me personally, it's still done by a machine. Whether a human is guiding it or not, it's still being done by a program. That program can be easily doctored very quickly and categorized as machine made. So I still do classic art. I don't do a lot of the future or what is considered modern or new art. I stay away from that area for reasons in some cases. But when you look at something like this, it looks kind of more of has a classic art feel, even though it's probably done with the art pad and whatever program that's out there to give that illusion. Yeah, okay. I will give you that, but this is the new way of art, unfortunately. But looking at it, yeah,
look at like the example with the hand there on the left, how
yes.
they're like, oh, the hand is supposed to have the other side of the palm. It's like, again, you're missing the point. Style and perspective. Fuck you.
Also, you have to remember that you have the two fingers going down, you have your pinky and that going up, and you have your thumb. And at the position where the camera is, you're going to be seeing the pinky, and you're going to see the index finger. If you have somebody that's kind of doing a little jazzy thing, and the thumb could be kind of going up. As for the one in front, the thumb is in an okay position, which is fine. So it is what it is. You're not going to have a complete arch bend in like for example the basic triangle bend for the most part, but sometimes you can put that in for cartooning. It's cartooning, so you're going to exaggerate in a few different things. Hell, you're going to tell me that the hair color that they have that's got green tips and ends or is not a stylistic choice?
Everything is fucking a stylistic choice when drawing. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Not you, Rogue. I'm talking about
Oh, I
these
know, that's why I said
idiots who think that they can classify art. Yes, I get it. There are certain things that you can spot where it's like if it doesn't fit with the rest of the style, you can probably guess it's AI. But if somebody's sitting there and they say, here's my art, this is entirely mine, I can prove it's entirely mine based off of the files that I have. But then,
you could
I
draw
know.
this in front of them. You could draw this in front of them with a paintbrush on camera while just looking at the painting and say, "Oh, that's still AI."
Yeah,
I mean, that's what these people are doing. They don't care. It's not
they
about. They really don't.
See, even the critique of the arm is too long. No shit, I would have said the arm is too long. You have to shorten it down a little bit. But realistically, I'm not going to go, that this feels like AI. No, I'm just going to tell you what I'm telling. And if you bring me back the same piece that's a little bit of, with a shortened arm, guess what? That means it's done by hand. If you return to me with a completely new features in person, and like I said, right now AI hasn't got to the part where it could actually reproduce the same piece of work over and over and over again with the minor changes. It's going to be a while before it does that because it's within its programming. It's said to generate a new piece each and every fucking time you generate it.
Let's be honest, Rogue. With the way the technology is going, a while could just be 6 weeks.
Oh, I know. It's realistically admitted. It's just simply a simple prompt in the back end of the machinery to change it. But right now, the way how we have all these different programs that are out there, they're all done with the same basic prompting queue. It's within the 25% margin that doesn't really exist on paper, as well as it has to generate a new piece each and every time.
Hey, let's.
I just like using.
game.
I like using Grok on X to tell Tesla to have black Tesla bots pick cotton.
Yeah.
Let's play a game.
All right.
Let's critique that artist that critiques other artists. Let's take a look at this piece that was done by this artist.
I love this. I love this shit. I love this shit.
I love
Because
that game. This game sounds great. We should
sometimes
start
these
it.
people don't understand shit. Okay, let's sharing the screen. Is it the right screen? It is. Yay! Here it is. Da 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 da. Bullshit. Okay, so let's see. I say that their slap is too questionable. I say also one arm's a little longer than other, but that's norm. Unfortunately, because of perspective. And most people don't understand perspective. The creasing is also very wrong. So yeah, let's see what this other new little thing is supposed to
Oh,
be.
and that's hang on. I'm sending the other one that's supposed to be a GIF. It's this one that's on screen, but it's a GIF and it's done somewhat.
Okay, this is the one that you've just sent me, which is kind of weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's one that's on screen right now.
Yeah, no, this is the one that's on screen right now. Yes,
but it's anime. It's a GIF.
Well, I kind of gather it's supposed to be a gift because of the Hardy thing and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, me personally, I'm looking at the actual perspective and arm length and few things that jump at me. Yes, I can see that the finger is supposed to be stroking or circling, but regardless of the factor, that is my critiques. Can I say it's AI or whatnot? Not 100% sure because usually there's a couple of telltale signs that an AI would do. In this case, a couple that strike out that are interesting, but usually you can tell very quickly with AI based off of the wording. Anything that has wording, AI usually doesn't figure it out pretty well, unless it's been properly programmed. It generally doesn't figure it out.
There are some AI tools that I use online that I pay for that I'll have it do a couple of renditions at a time, and like half of them will get the wording correct, and the other half it'll kind of garble it.
Correct.
So AI is, and I mean almost 5-6 word sentences will it will get it done right.
Oh yeah,
But like I said, only about half of them will be right and the other half will be garbled.
yeah. He's judging you, really.
So it is getting better with time, with text.
It is. It is. It is. This is a layered. Obviously, it's supposed to be animated.
Hooray for onion skinning.
I know, right? So if this was supposed to be a proper animated, then you would have multiple pages on this in order to see how it would move, and then you'd be kind of simplistic, and then you put in some insert pieces here and there in order to, get that full motion. But then that is old art. New art is a little bit different, but also very the same. So, outside of eye placement, there's a lot of space between those eyes. I know it's supposed to be a nose, but there's the eye should be just slightly closer, slightly closer. But yeah, no. Otherwise, like I said, no major tail signs of what would be considered AI unless I ask you to change the position of what would be considered the right eye, bring it in a bit closer, and then you give me a brand new piece, then I can kind of go, yeah, that kind of stinks of AI. But if you give me the same fucking piece, but the eye is a bit closer to the nose, then yeah, I don't know. Like I said, don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. I'm not a a gifted person that can actually say, hey, that's AI or whatnot. I can throw it to a machine, but it's going to tell me that it's probably done by AI. Because again, the machines that we have taught to learn what's supposed to be AI work versus human work don't know. They really don't know. They get it more wrong than we do. So
I mean, there was a program for a minute, and then they were like, oh,
it doesn't
turn
work.
on this mode, and it doesn't work now anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it was that quick. It was that easy and that fast.
Yeah.
How to do it. I was thinking it was like it only worked for about a week, and then it stopped.
No, but this comes back down to my original argument prior to all this. It's the factor that AI is going to take out the people who are less talented. Yes, it's going to be very functional for those that want to have something quick and dirty to be able to put up there right away, whether it be a thumbnail or whatever that they need at that moment. If they have time, they're going to be hunting down the actual true artist that has a really good amount of skill within that specialized field that they're in. Everyone who's in between, the Tumblr artists, the deviant artists that still hasn't really progressed over the years that they or minutes that they've attempted to do art, they're gone. They're going to be fighting amongst the talent and the machine. So they're going to try to kill off the talent. So they're the only ones that are left. But unfortunately, what's going to happen is when businesses look at their art and they're not getting the money that they need, they're not going to be looking for the talent because, unfortunately, the Tumblr artists, the deviant artists, have already shooed away all those people. They're gone. They're hard to find.
All right. So this is what it's going to come down to, okay?
Yeah.
Because
the machine's going to win.
Not only that, the artists that are going to be getting the jobs from here on out are those that can show that they are talented on their own, as well as incorporating AI into their workflow.
Yes.
Because then that not only just incorporating it, but being efficient in it. Again, AI does not have to be your enemy. Use it as a tool for your productivity.
Yes. Which is what this lovely artist, this lovely digital artist, has done in some cases. Yes, apparently they have a hand injury. Yes, it makes it very difficult for them to do some.
Oh, you mean AI makes art accessible?
I know, kind of weird. Kind of weird that how that is. So sometimes you might get a piece that looks very, great or has some, AI artifacting here and there, but all you have to do is, if you're a really good, talented artist,
You know how to
you'll
clean
be
it
able
up.
to cover it up. You'll be able to remove it. You'll be able to blend it into something or add it to the feature that you have. So sometimes AI could be your friend. It's a tool. Which
Right. We're not saying you're going to be replaced with AI unless you are
some
that
people
big
do.
of a stickler. But Sparky, at this point in time, right now, AI is still not
No.
capable of
Well,
taking directions efficiently without having to go through hours of renditions to try to get anywhere
you
near what you want.
you missed my point. Some artists do need replaced for AI.
Oh well, yes, but they can learn how to
Mostly
up
the
their game.
mostly the ones that bitch about AI.
But like I said, right now going forward, incorporate AI as part of your workflow. You don't have to use it as a replacement. Keep doing what you're doing. If you just want to use AI for inspiration to help give you some ideas real quick of your composition, great. Then you have a better starting point, and then you can go a little bit faster with your stuff. If you want to use it for some color schemes, cleanup, by incorporating it as a tool in your kit, you will make yourself a better artist because you'll start recognizing certain things that you like and don't like.
Mhm.
You'll be able to work more efficiently for clients, and it will start to destigmatize the it's all computer generated. No, you're manipulating it as a tool. You will be able to tell those that are completely AI versus those who are incorporated, or hell, if a good artist will make it so that you can't fucking tell at all.
No, and that is basically where you have the talent, you have the machine,
And you know
and
you have the know-how.
and you have the people in between.
And you will make yourself more valuable to companies going forward.
Oh
If
yeah,
you
no,
don't
no,
want the companies to
and
try to
that
replace
yeah,
everybody with AI, because right now they can't,
no,
they'll try to, but show them your value as saying, here's my work that I've done without AI.
mm,
Here's work that I've incorporated my AI with. I'm I'm sufficient with both. That makes you a more valuable employee, and possible candidate for a job than the next three people down the line who their art is shit, and then the AI they do is also shit because they
mhm,
don't know how to actually use the tools.
correct, correct, and that's what it is. And again, this is something that we Sparky and I have already kind of battered multiple different times. This lovely little drum to a point where it needs to be replaced. Or at least the parts to
Yep.
be replaced. It is a tool. Yes, I use said tool. One for as a hobby, two as to see how far I can push the envelope on a few different things. I'm manipulating this tool. I'm the one that's going in and then seeing exactly where I can go. If it fucks up somewhere, I'm going to be able to see if I can fix the mistake that it made and then try to, through hook or by crook, have it repeat the same thing I've just done. So it's not valuable. It's not a one-stop shop. It's going to answer all of our problems. I may answer the problems in the movie industry at the moment because, realistically speaking, script writers today are shit. And the ones that have talent are told that they have to have everything that has ESG. If it doesn't have a whatever the ticket, the top ticket item is black, female, or replace characters that happens to be gay or lesbian or whatever, and sitting in a wheelchair, oh, to be the lead of this action story, then it's not going to sell. So we're stuck with all these shitty movies. We're stuck with hell, even Sony, Sony Entertainment and its gloriousness has come out and saying, yeah, you, we cannot survive off of the was it the live to play games, the group games that are out there that we can't do them. So because we tried Concord and it failed. So we've shut down all of these live games completely down. So we're going to be focusing on the first player single story based game and remasters. And as for us, in order to make these story based games, you need to buy nothing but these remasters that we're going to be pushing up for the next eternity. So expect remasters to be showing up of the same fucking game multiple different times that the Sony ponies are going to buy. So that they can push out the one story based driven shit show to be remastered later. So innovation is already dead. Because of the fact that they have all of these studios under the Sony Entertainment umbrella, and they don't want to have anything that might be considered innovative.
Hell, they could do a new Monster Hunter for PlayStation and might actually make good money on it.
Might. I have that word, might. But you also have to remember there's a character in there that looks very trans. And I understand it's a Japanese thing to do, but it's also very apparent that it works well in the Western entertainment area today.
Yeah.
It seems like it's put in for a reason to make sure. So it's going to make money, but it's not going to make the money that you think it's going to make.
Oh, no. No.
So, and for Sony, it's not going to make a lot of money. But again, it's considered a single player driven game to a point. But when it comes down to it, the people behind Final Fantasy, they're getting away from Sony in general. They're branching out, hitting all the different markets. So
yeah, which is kind of not surprising.
Yeah, it's where the money is. I mean, you have the Sony ponies getting their titties in a bunch because Xbox, or at least Microsoft Xbox division, is trying to branch out in all these different areas, and you have people striking back at them and going, well, what is Sony giving you? What is Nintendo giving you? Nothing. Well, see, there you go. They would never do it. Question. They will do it eventually, but right now we're ahead of the curve. That means that we're making bank, or we'll be making bank, because we're expanding our areas. As a PC elitist, basically, guy that devoted mostly all of his time in PC, guess what? I get access to all of these people on console. I get all their shit, whether it be from Nintendo, whatever. I get all their shit. But
I've got to interject real quick.
Go ahead.
I've got to go.
All right.
My CPU
I think we're about
fan,
done anyway, so
my CPU fan just bit the dust, and
Nice.
it's
Phenomenal.
starting to overheat. So
All right. Well, you go away. We're about to wrap this phone up anyway.
Well,
your PC
later.
just died.
Before you do, I
Phenomenal.
wanna show you guys something real quick.
Oh God.
Drugs?
His PC's
Drugs?
about to go explode.
Yeah, kind of drugs. Yeah, you're close, Dragon.
Damn it, not kinda. I want drugs.
No, I can't do that for you, but
unless they relieve pain, I don't give a shit.
I mean, there's a combo. I
I'm in a
know.
lot of pain right now.
all right. I'm gonna have to share my screen to do this. So give me a second.
All right. I'll wait.
No sound is required, so that's good.
I don't care.
Jesus, Ro, just chill the fuck out, man.
No.
So my boss had asked me to work on a project for him.
I hate it.
Okay.
Already.
Okay. He basically wanted me to take the Uncle Sam concept and drugify.
We want you
Old
for the
Samuel.
drug wars.
You know who I would use
So
for
using
the
the
drug
power,
wars?
Anyways, continuing, Ken.
using the power of AI, I was able to go through a couple of renditions, to get close to where I wanted. There was some other things that I had to make other prompts for, and then using my Photoshop skills and artistry, blend different elements together to make it work. So it's not like AI is like this magic tool that you tell it exactly what you want and it will give it to you. Yeah.
I would go for more of a Willie Nelson inspirational look.
Yeah.
I did what my boss asked me to do.
Oh, I get it.
No, the dreadlocks kill it. The dreadlocks just
He
kill the
wanted the
entire thing.
dreadlocks.
Yeah,
He wanted the dreadlocks.
I mean, if that's what he wants, that's fine. But I would make a second rendition more based on an old man that we all know smokes a lot of fucking weed.
That and Snoop
And
Dogg.
it's
I mean,
very
Willie
popular.
Nelson and Snoop Dogg are the two big top dogs in the smoking pot direction.
Yeah, I
Yes,
would go
I
with
know.
those.
I understand.
No, I
understand.
get what you're trying to do, the Uncle Sam thing. It just doesn't.
But the
Make
point
Willie
of this-
Nelson as a black man.
the
It works.
point- the point of all this was this still took me hours to work on, even with using AI, because I could not get what I was looking for in the tens, maybe close to 100 different prompts that I was using. And even then, I still had to use the Uncle Sam poster as reference, and I still wasn't getting what I wanted.
Why does it look like Saruman combined with Kojubu from, Major League?
Unfortunately,
that's what it looks like.
I know.
But that's my point is, I could have taken much longer to try to draw it all myself. That would not have been efficient for my boss. Using AI does not have to be your enemy.
No,
it doesn't. It does
but people make it. But no,
So
like I said,
what my boss wanted, he was happy with this. He's like, yes, let's throw it out there for his markets. Great. It's like, okay, I did what he wanted me to do. It still required me as an artist to know what I'm doing in order to compose it together, fix certain elements using my own skills. But I got close to what I wanted. There were still touch-ups that I had to do in places. Like I said, the locks, the hat. Why the fuck did you bring up Bull?
Still waiting to find out whether we're going to make him into a certain pony or not.
Oh, I'll get the pony. I'll work on the pony this weekend.
I will be amazed when it's finished.
I know, right? Jesus fucking Christ.
So yeah, I just wanted to share that. It's like, don't be afraid of it. It's another tool.
Remember this thing. Remember this thing on the bottom there. Support this stream if you want. You can hit that QR code and send us.
We don't have that Stein, do we? That's an AI Stein.
That's an AI Stein. Yes.
Yeah, so why?
It might be. It might not be.
It'd be better to have a tip jar, Rogue.
Or hey, no, that's just give us beer, that's just basic, or you can buy a stainless steel tumbler for
here's the issue. I saw it and I'm like, people are gonna think that's a real Stein and they're gonna want to order the Stein and we don't have it, so that's why I'm saying a tip jar would be better.
It says support this stream. Does it say support this stream?
It says support this stream, yes.
Okay, and so if you go to that QR code there, it will go to a donation page. It doesn't go to a Stein page. It goes to a donation page.
I understand
the other
that.
item here that we're
talking about an internet full of people who will sit there and
I understand,
and they complain that it's all AI.
Hey, look, they could do all that they want to. So and we have the dragon mug here that you could have to have you hate on first thing in the morning, for a good $26. But your choice, or you can buy whatever else is within that QR. So
I'm just telling you, people are stupid. Okay, people on the internet are stupid.
Really, Penn? Really? Wow. Do you want to know what the commentaries are currently on at this moment and repeating over and over and over again? It's milking it to a point where it can't be milked anymore.
Please.
A certain guy that they've known for 3 years that was a fruit, known as Boblax. Boblax has finally come out as trans, non-binary.
Damn.
And had an OnlyFans page.
Damn.
They found the OnlyFans page. Now, Boblax isn't a very petite young individual who's in his 30s, but he likes to dress up as quote-unquote a femboy.
Jesus Christ. God damn it.
So in his OnlyFans page, there were 6 pictures. 6 pictures that were him milking his junk.
I really didn't even know that.
So and it was a tiny turtle that just didn't look right.
It was a tiny. Oh no!
You really shouldn't be surprised.
Turtle. Oh no!
The tiny turtle that didn't look right. So He had a little tight bow on the top of it. It wasn't apparently good. So and one of the commentary groups, one of the younger ones, Morale, he decided to have an entire stream where he drawed out, without the actual Duncan in question, of the poses that a certain Bull Blacks was in. Yes, it was kind of funny. Yes, it was cringe, but you get kind of tired after you go through the whole process of this is another day of Bull Blacks. Okay, you've done Bull Blacks, time to move on. Unless he does something new, you've already done everything you could possibly do. Then Chut Logic comes up with his fucking stream going, oh, new things about blowback, blowby. And it's the same fucking thing what we already know. So it's like, okay. So these people, I'm good. They're stuck on certain things and milking it, even though Nicholas Diorio and Keemstar helped make Bo Blacks where he is, knew about his eccentricities, and ignored it until Bo Blacks turned on them. And decided to use that information against what he knew against them, and what they knew, they turned it on him. And so it's an infight, which is cringe-inducing and stupid. But regardless of the factor, it is what it is. That's commentards being commentards. And they're no more better than the sectards. So doesn't get any better, and is never going to get any worse. But yes. Let's wrap this bad boy up. We hit the overtime. We're almost in the 2-hour mark. Usually this is about an hour and a half. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. As usual, you can like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I give these motherfuckers their last rites. I hit buttons. We get the fuck out of here. Don't everybody jump at once.
Don't jump. Okay, I'll jump. Ah!
I'm left with Gem or Dragon.
Watch the toilet seat, folks, in Paris.
Jesus Christ.
Buy a coffee mug.
Good night.